Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Limitless by Jim Quick, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, including the Bible. All these books that I've mentioned are books that I have read, and they talk about different, or rather numerous topics of life. But all of them have one point which they always can't seem to overemphasize, and that is what you think about, or your mindset. So why is mindset so overhyped? Why is it always emphasized in any area of life? So if you want to find out, this video is about the 3 mindset shifts that actually changed my life. So if you want to find out what those are, stick around. Let's get into it. Hello everybody, my name is Simon, a second year medical student at the University of Zambia. Welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the 3 mindset shifts that absolutely changed my life. Now at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you one tip on how you can actually do that, because just deciding that you've made the mindset shift isn't going to help you in any way. So I'm going to tell you how to actually do that. So remember to stick around if you want to really benefit from this. Now, firstly, let's understand why a mindset, a particular kind of mindset, is really important. It is actually the determining factor of what you actually can do. You hear people say a lot of things, no, believe in yourself, and those things seem to be really void, but they are really true. And an example which is widely used by a lot of people when they are talking about this one is an event which happened, I believe, in 1954. Where a medical student, Roger Bannister at Oxford University, broke the 4-minute mile rule, or rather the belief that time. You know, a lot of people that time believed that a human being could not run a mile in 4 minutes, and he did it in 3 minutes 59.3 seconds, I think. Yeah, somewhere there he managed to do that. And what happened next is what amazed people. Just after he broke that belief of people, a lot of people started doing it again. So there was nothing special about running that mile in 4 minutes. What mattered is the mindset of people. So people changed their mindset and they were now able to do it. So that is just an example which happened in real life, which we can give. And there are a lot. The Fly brothers, most of the inventions, or rather the discoveries that have been made in the world, were practically said to be impossible in the preceding past. Yeah, so that is the importance. So without wasting any other time, let's get into the mindset shifts. Okay, so number 1 on my list is the mindset shift that I am responsible for my own education. Now, a lot of people do not really know what education is. Yeah, so education is very vast, but a lot of people really limit it to the formal education. Yeah, which is a part of education, but that is not the complete spectrum. So you are actually responsible for your own education. Nobody is going to teach you everything that you have to learn. Lessons are always there, but it is your decision whether you decide that those are actually lessons for you. For you to learn, it's your decision. So I'm a medical student here, and I would like to venture in some business of some sort. In medical school, they are not going to teach me about business. They're not going to teach me about how to handle money. I believe I'm a human being. I'm going to go into relationships. In medical school, they are not going to teach me how to balance my school with my social life. So there are a lot of things that formal education will not teach you that you have to learn for yourself. Skills that are essential for life. All those are my responsibility. Nobody is going to point them out. It is up to me to see that, okay, I need to improve in this area, and then seek education from people who know. Of course, I can't teach myself that the knowledge will be coming from without. It has to come from somebody, but it is my decision to seek that. Yeah. So I am responsible for my own education. That is actually the reason why I even ventured into the thing of learning how to study, because school is going to give you what you have to study, but little to no emphasis is actually put on how we are actually supposed to study. And as you are progressing, when you reach university level, you find that you have a lot of things to study, and so you need efficient strategies that you have to use to study. So that is my own responsibility. I do not wait for anybody to come and teach me that. I know I need to learn that, so I have to start seeking that education. Yeah, so if you're watching my videos right now, you are also in that direction, and I wish you all the best as you are with me. The second mindset shift that actually changed my life is that cognitive ability is not fixed by genetics. Yeah, so what I mean by this is only 1/3 of your brain is determined by genetics. The other 2/3 is determined on how you develop your brain, the environment, the tasks that you are giving it. If they are challenging enough, it is going to grow in a better way. It is going to form stronger neural connections and everything. That is actually the principle of neuroplasticity. So what this talks about is that there is a very big range to how much I can improve myself. So I do not have to be fixed on a specific point because of my genes. Genes definitely have got a part to play in your cognitive abilities. Definitely there are going to be people who are going to be genetically smarter or more intelligent than you. Yeah, but the thing is there is a very big range to how much you can improve. So changing that mindset shift actually unlocks the possibility of you improving so much, such that you start seeking ways of how you can improve, and that is actually how life is supposed to be. We are progressive human beings who are not supposed to be stagnant, but rather improving every single time. So this is an empowering mindset shift in the sense that it actually brings you to truth. This is not from without. This is actually scientifically proven that your brain is like that, and it has actually been shown that you can improve your cognitive ability. So do not really settle for your fixed or rather your genetic inheritance or anything. So the point where you are, be content and then know that you can improve. So you have to improve on this aspect of cognitive ability and not settle for what your genes determine. Yeah. So the third and last mindset shift that I had to make that changed my life is that success is abundant. So the way I want to explain this is if you are like me, imperfect, if it so happened that somebody has done something good or they have succeeded in something, and you're not really jealous of them, but you actually feel you feel bad, you feel a bit bad, you are happy for them, but you wish it was you. Yeah, so mostly feelings are really difficult to describe, so I hope people can relate to those kind of lines. They are actually your friends, you love them, but because of their success you feel kind of bad. That happens because there is a mentality in us which tells us that success is limited, so them succeeding means there is less success for you. Now this is a concept which I read in a particular book, only that I've forgotten which book I read that from exactly, and it really made sense for me. Read a couple of books, I can't even remember where I got that, but that was the concept. The thing is, in the society that we are brought up, there is this competitiveness that tries to it throws a subconscious mentality where we think success is limited, so it is a scramble, we scramble for success. Yeah, that is the way it is, but actually that is not the case. There is enough success for everybody. The laws of nature are plain. You sow a seed and you reap something. Yeah, so all you have to do is put in the work and then the success will follow. Of course, it is not going to be always that you're going to be recognized. This is another mindset shift that people really need to get away from. Success should not always be recognized. Sometimes you're going to do great things and never be recognized, and you should actually be okay with that. The most important thing is just to bring about a positive impact in people's lives. Do what you have set out to do, whether people recognize it or not. Yeah, that is another thing. If they recognize it, then that's good, that's a bonus for you. But even if they do not, that shouldn't change how you view your success. So success shouldn't be viewed in that way, and it should actually be known that it is abundant. This is going to help you in many ways. This is going to allow you to help people genuinely. This is going to allow you to be happy about other people's success as if it is yours, knowing that your turn is coming. Of course, as I said, sometimes you might not be recognized, but that's okay. Let's learn to build humility. So if you are like me, imperfect, and you felt this way, you are not a bad person, neither are you jealous. It is just the society that we've been brought up in and the setup of things the way they are. Of course, you have to compete in a lot of things. Competition is there. Let's be realistic. Competition is there. But just because another person has succeeded does not mean you can't succeed. The most important thing, one thing you can control about this is how much work you are putting in whatever you're doing, whether it is your career, it is your studies and everything. Put in as much work as you can, the best that you can, and I can promise you, although I've not achieved a lot of things so far, but from the little things that I have achieved, even though they may look to be insignificant to others, I have known that hard work always pays off. And if it does not pay off there and then when I expect it to pay off, it will definitely do in the near future, and everything happens for a reason. So success is in abundance, it is not limited. Make that mindset shift. Okay, so I said I'll give how to make this mindset shift. It is actually simple. Do before you feel like it. You don't really need to wait for feelings to agree with what you have decided to do before you can do them. An example is, if you want to be confident, don't wait to feel confident. Act confident. You are not pretending to be confident, but you are acting on your decisions, and the feelings will follow. So the mindset shifts that you have decided to make, act in those lines. Act like you already believe it, even though the feelings have not followed, and they'll follow. If you wait to feel like it, that time may never really come. You'll be waiting for a fantasy. So that is how actually you do it. It is actually simple. Just act even though you don't feel like it. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you liked this video, remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share this video to a couple of friends. Remember to comment down in the comment section below. That comment section below is for you guys. As I always say, let's make this interactive. I would like to hear your thoughts, counter thoughts, contributions, and questions on things that you would want me to cover in the near future. See you next time.